Hello and welcome to another Alert with Analysis. Right, so this is really an update to S&P 500. Right, the last time I talked about S&P 500 is this idea itself. Right, so this was yesterday where I mentioned that it's at 5945.8, right, and I expect it to come down, right, to hit a lower trend line and break down. Okay, so 11 hours ago, price came down and mentioned you to see whether it can hit the bottom trend line. Right. So over here you can see that actually there's one more trend line over here that it has broken, right? And then it tries to move back up, got blocked by this trend line and then come back down again. Now this trend line itself I didn't really talk about it, but you can see that it's actually here. It's this trend line. I believe it's this one of these trend line over here. Let me just see. Yep, so it's from this bottom X to here to this middle part. Right. So it's this trend line itself. Okay, this. So the longer term trend line here it has already broken, right? And when I mention whether you hit this bottom trend line, I'm actually referring to this shorter term trend line where you see that it's almost like a channel, this thicker one. So we're actually approaching this lower trend line, right? And I fully expect this to break. All right. So when it breaks, then the longer term target will be 5581.7. This is one of the wave four over here. Okay. So if you are already in this trade, congratulations. Right. You can probably adjust this stop loss, right, instead of stopping here, right, where the original idea was, right. You can now actually put this stop loss way lower, right, to your entry price. But to cater for people who might be new to this idea, okay, we are going to what I would call a breakout trade, right? So a breakout trade itself, we haven't breakout, right? So if you are a seasoned trader, you can actually start to uh short this, right? Even though I would highly suggest against it, right? But for the rest of us, this is the recommended stop if you are a very active trader, right? Because it got rejected at this trend line. Remember, it got rejected at this trend line, right? I just need to pull this out a bit. So you will. The bad thing about this trend line is that it's upward trending, right? So over time, you can't be just shifting up and up and up, right? So I would say the previous entry was at 5945.8, right? There is this horizontal trend line, horizontal resistance over here, right? So I'll just put it here. So this will actually be just shifting your um stop to your entry, right? So yeah, so at a point where you're looking at this idea, you are looking for a short opportunity. uh you can adjust your entry, but you must always remember the stop is here. All right, this is the stop. Okay, so the better your entry price, the better it will be, right? But yeah, the target is here and the stop is here. You will have to strategize your entry. All right, as of now, even if you enter, the risk reward is very good. Okay, the risk reward is very good, but you might have to enter at a smaller size, if you are trying to be ahead of the breakout. Or even if you are trading the breakout itself, your size will have to be smaller because of the stop loss, right? But it's definitely better than the risk reward over here, I think, in terms of the ratio. Right here, the it's about 54 points, 55 points of risk. Like even if you enter here now, that because we have adjusted this, you are looking at um around 30 points risk, right? So it's actually a better risk reward than the original idea, right? Even though the price is not sorry, and in terms of risk itself, yeah, it's better. Yeah, the reward is the rewards, the target is the same, right? So that's it for S&P 500, right? Let's observe some more, right? Like I said, I fully expect this to break, okay, to break this, and then we'll come down here, okay. So as usual, a short, I'll give a red arrow. Okay, so that's it for now, and good luck in your trading.